Hey, what's up everybody? So I am doing a response video to Nefarious Wes, who did a response video to other people and so on and so forth for the top 3 weirdest NES enemies. Now I'm going to have my own little spin on that, and this is going to be the top 3 worst NES enemies because when I was thinking about it, this just seemed a bit more natural for me, and it just seemed like a more fun topic of conversation going on. Now jump right in for it. Number 1, like number 3? I don't know, it's not really any specific order, but the first one is definitely dust, time, erosion, things that ruin the NES console and carts itself, that gets it dirty and disgusting and stops working and destroys the batteries. These are some of the worst NES enemies out there. Just when you have a bunch of carts just sitting on your shelf over there and just thinking about, man, one day those are gonna get dusty and some of them might not work given time and age and just the creeping loom of death of this old media. Really, time in essence is one of the NES's greatest enemies. Games that you thought were good as a kid. Games like Friday the 13th. I don't know if you thought that was good as a kid. I didn't, but it's just an example. Now you look back and man, that game staring me right in the face. That game sucks. So, the first NES enemy, best, is that the right word? NES enemy is time and dust and age. Now number 2 is Birdo. And number 3, whoa, ho ho, let's see here. Obviously, Sega! Now in the 90s, the console wars were such a big thing, you know, Sega does what Nintendo don't, or as Stelio put it better,
Nintendo what Sega don't.
It was a war between two entertainment titans, between Nintendo and Sega. Nintendo had the NES, but Sega had blast processing in the Sega Genesis, and the Super Nintendo came out, and the Saturn, and then the, you know, Dreamcast, and so on and so forth. But these were such big times, and Sega was the anti-Nintendo. They were the other options. Atari, nah, get out here. Sega was there to fight it out, battle with their own brands like Sonic the Hedgehog and Alex Kidd and Kid Chameleon. Are we ever gonna get a Kid Chameleon too? I don't know. One of the NES greatest enemies has to be Sega for all the trouble they put Nintendo through, and arguably the success Nintendo ended up going from competition was because Sega, because they were arch rivals. So the top 3 NES enemies: dust, age, time, Birdo, and Sega. So if you want to make your own response video to this, maybe have your own spin on it like I did, please make one and then let me know by commenting on the comments below or letting me know on Twitter at virtualsleaze. I enjoy doing these response videos to my buddy Nefarious Wes. Go check out his channel. I'll link that below or have it possibly in the whatever you call it, the cards. We'll see. Can't wait for the next one he does, if I end up doing it. It all depends if I have an actual thought process revolving around it, like I have for this one. The last one I did, which I'll also link, which was the top 3 retro games that I did not grow up with. So if you like this video, let me know, because I like to know what you know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, all that generic YouTube shit that I gotta funnel out to the internet. Because it's still a small channel, so I gotta self-promote. So until then, take care, have a nice day.